Hello. Today, I'm going to show you a foam rolling massage routine for a healthy and pain-free back. So what do you need for this? Well, what would be perfect for this routine is our foam rolling set. For more information, click on the box up here. As an alternative, you might also use other foam rollers or massage balls, but they should be similar to ours to obtain good results. You might be a little puzzled, but in this exercise, we start in the front of your body because that part has a lot to do with your back. Since the shortened muscles and fascia can cause pain in your back and keep it from being as healthy as it could be. Let's get going right away with the mini ball. Go and find a comfortable place to lie down on your back for a while and take the mini ball and with your left hand, try to find your pubic bone south of your belly button. Feel for it with your left hand maybe. And then place the ball on the left lower edge of your pubic bone and apply pressure at 45 degrees from above against this edge and roll in spiraling motions slowly and with pressure along the edge. And if you feel more sensitivity there, stay for a while. Stay there. Make small spiraling motions. I've already rolled along my entire pubic bone, coming to the right edge. And then I'll take the ball off and start again on the left side, but this time a little bit deeper and with more pressure into the abdominal wall to flatten the ball's angle in relation to the edge of your pubic bone. And compare the degrees of sensitivity, because that lets you know where to roll more intensively. Okay, all the way to the end again. And for the third time, from the left edge, now a little bit from above. And check if there's a difference in sensitivity. And roll along to the right. And then you go and find the iliac spine with your index finger. And this is where you place the mini ball, touching your iliac spine, and start rolling towards your groin. Very slowly and intensely. And look for an area about 2 square centimeters that is more sensitive. And then you move along this sensitive area in spiraling motions. Then you increase the pressure, always staying under 10 on your personal pain scale. And then you'll notice, after rolling over this point several times, how the sensitivity goes down. Then you go back to the iliac spine, roll along the inside of the iliac spine, slowly and with pressure, navigate around your iliac spine, to then reach the upper edge, the edge facing your head, and roll along this edge. Until you arrive at the right side of your body, always on the upper edge of your pelvic crest. As soon as you've reached the side, you keep on rolling towards your head, and after only a few centimeters, you'll come into contact with the lower edge of your ribs, your costal arch. You could feel with your left hand for the end of your right costal arch. And then you move to the lower edge and roll along the lower costal arch in tight but very intensive spiraling motions. The spirals are small, 2 or 3 millimeters in diameter. That means you're traveling forward along this bony edge of your ribs, this costal arch, in tiny spiraling motions, approaching your breastbone. Around the little tip at the lower end of your breastbone, around the little tip at the lower end of your breastbone, the xiphoid process, you'll notice everything is probably becoming more sensitive, and you roll along that edge. Please follow me exactly, making intense but very tiny spiraling motions. Take the ball with both hands so you can put enough pressure on it while you're moving it. Otherwise, you would have to change hands. Then you'll feel how much more sensitive it becomes around that tip of your breastbone. And look for the spots with the highest sensitivity as you slowly move along here, where the pain is most pronounced. Where does it hurt the most? But always stay under 10 on your personal pain scale. But please work on this area really intensively. And take advantage of the fact that the surface of our massage ball is soft and yielding to get in all those little nooks and crannies. And move along the left costal arch of your ribs. And please, take my rolling speed as a reference for you, because you can see me move the ball and how much distance I traverse. And that's the best and most effective rolling speed for you. As you can see, I'm almost done with the first half of my left costal arch. I'm still rolling. Always try to work on the edge. And now we're closing in on the lower edge of the left costal arch. Try to stay above 8, but always below 10 on your personal pain scale, with respect to the pain that you trigger. And now we are at the lower edge of the costal arch, and move a bit south while we're at the upper edge of the iliac bone. Move to the south a bit. It's the upper edge of the iliac bone. And roll along the upper crest of this bone with a lot of pressure, but under 10. We're approaching the iliac spine. Arriving at the iliac spine. We're at the iliac spine. Now, you can use your left hand for orientation and then wander downwards towards our groin. And a few centimeters, 2 or 3, below the iliac spine, look for a sensitive area. And as soon as we found it, we roll with a lot of pressure, using spiraling motions on that area of roughly about 2 square centimeters. Now, a change of scenery. Feel your breastbone. The lower end of the breastbone with its tip, the xiphoid process. And go to the right side of this tip and roll in small but intensive spiraling motions along the right edge and upwards. Keep on rolling along the edge of your breastbone towards your throat. If you come across points that are sensitive, stay for a while. Keep on doing spirals. We're slowly approaching the upper end of the breastbone. The ladies among you should not roll over your breasts, but stay on the edge of your breastbones. Arriving at the top, you pass under your larynx, your voice box, and roll over to the right side. Recheck the position of your breastbone, and now run along the left side of your breastbone. Nice, small, intense, spiraling motions towards your abdomen. We're about halfway across our breastbone. You very likely can feel the strain it puts on your arms. It's good exercise. Quite good exercise, actually. The strength and skill it takes to intensely roll out this area will improve with every repetition of this exercise. We're almost at the lower end of our breastbone. And now we take off the ball, get up slowly, and we look for a muscle gap on the inside of our upper thigh. If you push your hand, you could feel how the adductors tense up. This gap lies roughly below your groin at crotch level. We look for the sensitive spot there and start doing our spirals. We do the same on the other side. At crotch level, we feel where the muscle flexes and move just as I'm showing you here. Into this direction along the inner side of your thigh. Not immediately from the inner side, but slightly from above, at an angle somewhere in between. Look for the sensitive spots. Now, let's move to our backs. Let's take the Midi roller, sit down on it, sit down on our tailbone. Align ourselves so we are in a straight line, pointing forward, and with a lot of weight. We slowly move forward. We're moving forward Pretty soon, you'll have to support yourself on your elbows so that you can apply enough pressure from behind on your sacrum. And using our weight, we keep on slowly rolling, moving along. And then you could feel the roller on the crest of your iliac bone. Keep rolling slowly along that crest. Now we're arriving at the lumbar spine. Position your arms in a way that your weight keeps you under 10 on your personal pain scale, but above 8. And then you'll feel how the roll touches your lateral costal arch. Millimeter by millimeter, and always visualize how this intercellular fluid is being pushed out of these tiny spaces in between to transport waste away and squeeze your fascia out like a sponge. If you can take it, keep your bottom up like this. If the pressure is too much, rest your buttocks on the mat if you need to. Otherwise, you can allow all of your weight to lean downwards into your back. If it's too hard, use your hands for support to keep your head up. And look at my feet. I'm using my toes to crawl forward. Very, very slowly. Moving higher, we're at our shoulder blades now. Maybe you'll hear a cracking sound from your spine, which is a good sign because the vertebral discs are getting realigned. Moving slowly forward. When you're all the way up, be careful to not suddenly slip off onto your neck. But right here at the end, work on your neck muscles as well. And slowly come to an end. And we get up. And that finishes the foam rolling massage routine for a pain-free and healthy back. If you've liked this routine, go and watch other videos. Subscribe to our channel in case you haven't done so already. And I hope to see you back again soon.